dream I know deep up my feelings for you. Watch.
Protesters storms APC Secretariat demanding for Ganduje resignation. Moving on, we have the 2023 Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi said that the party would overcome their internal crisis and get stronger. All right, my wonderful people, thank you so much for joining this channel as we bring you back-to-back updates and information as they hot. In case it's your first time of joining this wonderful channel, kindly like, comment, share. Don't forget to turn notification bell in case whenever our news drop, that you could be the first to watch them. My people, don't be small matter. This Ganduje matter is getting complicated. Not quite long, scores of demonstrators stormed the National Secretariat of the All Progressive Congress in Abuja to demand the resignation of the national chairman, Dr. Abdullahi Ganduje, following his recent suspension by a faction of his ward executive and the alleged bribery allegation leveled against him by the Kano state government. They went on chanting solidarity song and displaying several banners that said that Ganduje must resign and he must return the APC chairmanship to the North Central. The protesters appealed to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, George Akume, to consider returning the leadership of the party to their region. This agitation came 2 days after the Forum of APC state chairmen passed a vote of confidence on Ganduje and backed him up to remain as the national chairman. The delegation of 37 state chairmen gave Ganduje the endorsement during a solidarity visit to the National Secretariat of the party. The former governor had recently been slammed. Ganduje has recently been slammed with a fresh suspension by a faction of the Ganduje's ward in Dawanki Tofa local government area of Kano. An action the ruling party said was carried out by some impostors alleging being sponsored by the state government. Since that time, it has been ups and downs with Ganduje. They suspended him. Later on, they called him back, and those behind his suspension got suspended by the party. The protesters under the aegis of the concerned North Central APC stakeholders has lamented that the continued stay of Ganduje in office was a clear violation of the zoning process in the party. So the leader of the demonstrator, Mohammed Mahmoud Sabah, disclosed that unlike the 37 APC state chairman, that his people in the North Central have passed a vote of no confidence on the national chairman, and equally they are demanding his immediate resignation. Sabah retaliated that the people of the North Central felt betrayed when the position of APC national chairman was hijacked from them following the exit of Senator Abdullahi Adamu, despite giving President Bola Ahmed Tinubu the third highest votes after Northwest and Southwest at the 2023 presidential election. As it stands now, the North Central APC concerned stakeholders have resolved to unanimously agitate for their right and reclaim their mandate, which was handed on to them by the National Convention of the Great Party in 2022. Various sections of the Constitution have established the procedure of replacing an executive member at all levels of the party in the event of death, resignation, incapacitation, or expulsion from party by any executive member. So they are saying that it is a fact that the majesty of Dr. Umar Ganduje as national chairman was done against the spirit and soul of the APC, which is the constitution of their great party. They said this singular act has impacted negatively on them as a people in the North Central. So they feel betrayed and spitted because they gave His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu the third highest vote after Northwest and Southwest in the country, which has put them in a better position to enjoy the fruit of their labor. So they therefore demand that Dr. Umar Ganduje resign immediately and stop parading himself as the national chairman of their great party. So the office of the national chairman to the North Central should be respected by the National Executive Council, and they are telling all organs of the party and all governors elected on the platform of the APC in the North Central should wake up from their slumber and mobilize their members against this impunity until Umar Ganduje Abdullahi resign as the national chairman. My people, don't be small matter. This matter don't they enter another level. So guys, I would like to know what you think about this issue in the comment section. I would love to hear from you guys. Once again, thank you all so much for staying to us. Moving on to the next one. The 2023 Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi said on Wednesday that the party would overcome their internal crisis and get stronger. According to him, he said the internal crisis in Labour Party pales beside the problem the ruling All Progressive Congress and the People Democratic Party are grappling with. That the Labour Party is grappling with an ongoing attempt by the National Labour Congress to unseat their national chairman Julius Abure and take over. But beside, there is a fractional leader who is contending for power with Abure. So Obi, while addressing the journalists in Abuja on Wednesday, said that the Labour Party would push all the issues behind and emerge stronger. He said that he can tell that the issue will be solved, that he wants to say that the abnormality we all can imagine in Labour Party is a child's play when compared to what is happening in other two parties, that is PDP and APC, that it is far worse than what is happening in Labour Party. In Labour Party, that is something they can deal with, and they are dealing with the system, that every system has its flaws and it can be managed. But things went wrong, but he can assure everyone that they will deal with it, because it's sad that they are always concerned about their only parties and they are not even concerned with what ought to be their main concern for now, which is the future of the people. For now, that is what should be their main concern. That let us focus on the poor people of Nigeria. That is where our focus should lie on. Peter Obi said that the next election will come in 2027. He said nobody knows who will contest or emerge in 2027. But for now, he is more interested in dealing with issues that affect ordinary Nigerians. Obi also said that he was not obsessed about replacing President Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the next president, as been speculated. Obi came under fire a few days ago after he faulted the federal government timing and prioritization of the Lagos-Calabar Coastal High project. The Labour presidential candidate advised that the government should concentrate on fixing bad roads across Nigeria instead of striving to construct a white elephant project like the major coastal road. But some critics trod him on social media, saying he does not see anything good in what the current administration does because of his desperation to become the president in 2027. Addressing the newsmen in Abuja, Peter Obi expressed his disappointment, stressing that some people often shy away from discussing pressing issues plaguing the country. That we live in a system where public office holders and politicians are only seen during election. He can tell us that it is an everyday job. So he has said it several times that he's not desperate to become the president of Nigeria, but he is desperate to see the poor and underprivileged Nigeria being pulled out of their difficult situation daily. That is what he is desperate to see. And all of us can do it as well, because we can't even be happy off a few when several millions Nigeria don't even know where the next meal will come from. Peter Obi said when he sees children suffering, it increases his pain. This is not about campaign. So he disclosed that if he were to become president, he would do things differently by focusing on repairing existing roads as against approving contracts for new ones. While analyzing how deplorable some major highways such as Lagos, Badagry and Kaduna had become, he said that the politician insisted that those projects should be priority of any serious government. So if he were to be the president of Nigeria today, that nobody will think of any new road until he finished the existing one in this country. That we are always trying to do things anyhow. That today you can't move from Lagos to Badagry, a short period of less than 100 kilometers. It has been under construction for several years. Lagos-Ibadan Expressway has also not been completed for several years. So the same thing applies to Kano Kaduna and Kano Maiduguri and Sokoto Futua. And he can even show us the state of all roads from Kaduna to Abuja in Kaduna bypass alone that we can queue for hours. We can't even drive comfortably from Abuja to Okene to Auchi and Bini is almost impossible. So these are roads that are already existing and in their need of repair for years. That is where we need to put our resources and deal with it. That we have already have a network of roads that need fixing. So guys, I would like to know your thoughts, your contributions, opinions are in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. Once again, thank you all so much for staying to with us. Really do appreciate it. On this note, we have come to the end of the segment. Like, comment, when it's the safe guys. Bye.